Hi everyone, Dr. David Kulla here with Synergy Wellness. Today we have someone here who yesterday couldn't even turn her neck, right? So she's doing better today. She fell asleep on the couch doing one of these, right? We've all done that before. Not a good idea. If your couch is set up in a funny direction where you have to lie like that, then you may want to move your TV or your couch, which again may be hard to do depending on how your living room is set up or your bedroom. But that was one thing I mentioned to you. I don't know if you're able to change that. So how are you doing after the last visit?
Much better.
Good. You got more range of motion?
Yes, I'm not stuck.
Okay. So what I'm doing here for her today is cold laser therapy. And cold laser therapy, she had asked me right before we started filming, what does this do? And great question. So cold laser therapy does a lot, but for muscles, what it's going to do is it's going to reduce inflammation, reduce muscle spasms, and muscles have nerves that run through them. It's also going to inhibit those nerves. So if your muscle spasms are due to irritated nerves or stress, it's going to calm all of that down. And then we have other frequencies we can use for healing and repairing and breaking up scar tissue. So there's a lot of different things this works for. I hope that answers your question. It just depends on the frequency I'm using, right? And right now I'm focusing on your pain and your inflammation and muscle spasms. But for carpal tunnel syndrome, it's really good. It's only FDA approved right now for carpal tunnel syndrome, but they're slow to do that kind of stuff. The FDA, it's been used throughout Europe, Israel, and Russia, this treatment for decades, probably about 2 decades, maybe more now. So a lot of research also out of the Scandinavian countries. It's called cold laser therapy or low level laser therapy, LLLT. That's a triple L and a T. And we have some more information on cold laser therapy. If you really want to get into it and learn more about it, because it from a scientific level, it excites the mitochondria to speed up the healing process. That's why you're seeing a lot of sports teams, professional sports teams use these lasers instead of injections, because the injections break down the tissue over time, especially if you do more than 2 or 3 cortisone injections in a joint. So the laser helps to heal and repair the tissue, completely opposite of a cortisone shot. So if you're considering a cortisone shot in one of your joints, any joint in your body, as long as it's not your eye, you can use cold laser therapy. So even like inflammation from arthritis, it's really good for. So we're gonna do her last trigger point. Are you tender right there? Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna leave it on there for about 1.5 minutes, and you'll see right afterwards that that tender spot subsides. And then we're gonna go ahead and adjust her and check her range of motion after. Can you go ahead and turn your head to, it was hard for you to turn it to this side, correct?
Yep, much better.
Okay, and are you able to go all the way or no?
Pretty much as far.
Like the other side?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. When you turn to the side, what's that kid from Addams Family with the hair all over his head? Cousin It, yeah. And your hair is pretty short. You just got it cut, huh?
Actually, just straightened it.
Straightened it, okay.
Yep. It's usually curly.
Yeah, mine too. For those of you that didn't catch that, that was a hair joke. Okay, now we're going on 90 seconds, and we're just gonna test the spot again. Okay, and how's that?
Wow, much better.
And that's it, folks. Stop sleeping on the couch in a funny way. Realign your TV and couch. And if you have any questions about cold laser therapy or about inability to turn your neck, comment below. Go ahead, sit up, turn your face left and right, and let's see how you're doing. That was to the right. This was the harder one.
Yeah, I still feel it, but it's
Yeah,
much
you're
better.
still a little limited, about 5-10 degrees.
Yeah.
So maybe one more visit to
pulls.
completely clear it out. It's still pulling?
Right here.
Okay, have a seat right here.
Yeah. Sit or lay.
Yep, sit right there. Take this hand. Now turn it.
Oh, much better.
Yeah, that's not your average Theragun, folks. Much better?
That was much better. Yeah.
Thanks for tubing in. Thank you guys so much. If you got anything from this video, or even if you just like this view of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you guys.